But right around the same time, the phone started ringing. The house phone, we had a landline and there was an answering machine. And it started ringing and I heard it go to the answering machine, and the police get on the answering machine, and you hear them. It kind of echoes throughout the house, and you could hear the voice of the police saying, please pick up the phone, talk to us. What do you want? What do you need? Just let the kids go. The answering machine would time out and it would cut off, and they would have to call again, and they kept calling and it kept going to the answering machine, and they would get back on, and you'd hear the police on the answering machine. It kind of echoed throughout the whole house saying, please pick up the phone, talk to us, tell us what you want, tell us what you need. Just let the kids go. I just kept hearing them say that over and over again. So it was about an hour. And an interesting fact was that, part of my dad's mental illness was that it made him extremely religious, like a religious extremist. And he had this really strict rule that whenever there was any kind of church service going on, it didn't matter what the service was. It didn't matter what time it was, what day it was. If there was something going on at the church, my dad required that me and my brother be in attendance. So it's one of the symptoms of his mental illness. And so it just so happened that this day that all this was going on, it was a Thursday or Friday. It was like not a usual day that the church would be having any kind of service, but they just happened to have like an impromptu church service going on that day. And someone had, when my dad took us hostage, someone had called the church pastors thinking, well, he's got this religious extremist, maybe he'll listen to the pastor telling him to let us go. So someone had called the church pastor, and the church pastor had come out to the scene and was with the police. And they told the police, we have this church service going on today. It's not a usual time, but, we've been announcing it. He should know about it. You need to let him know, remind him that there's this church service and the kids should be going to it.